Top 1 laddies, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the custom card review. Of this updated hsas. So basically, you might wondering, why did you put hsas? Well, for every single one. Well, let me
hsas meaning hunting secrets and seekers.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is for each one of them. So, let's start with the two main bosses. So, this one, you have to only discard one card, that's it. Then it can't be, or its summoning can't be negated by card effects, or can't be, or if this card is summoned this way, you can select 3 cards, then send them to the grave, and this card gains attack and defense for each one from both players' graveyards. Then this card's effects, this card's attack cannot be negated by card effects. If this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can pay 100 life points and make this card attack again. If it does, then the damage is doubled until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the grave, you can shovel this card into the deck, special summon 1 Legion monster from anywhere to your field in attack mode. But the attack points become double the attack points. So then the Legion thing, this one, give me a minute. There you go. So, if this card is summoned by the effect of the hsas monster, you can select one card from your opponent's deck or field or hand to be banished. Then this card gains that selected card's effects without any cost to use it. This card's attack point its attacks can't be negated and by card effects. And both players must keep dueling until one of them loses life points or life points reaches 0. That means that basically, no matter if your opponent I'm really mad, I'm gonna log off, you'll look at them and says, read the card text. Wait, what? Your card's so overpowered. Yeah. And then this card can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, and can't be banished by card effects. This card's effects cannot be negated by card effects, and can't be chained by card effects, and this card can't be tributed by monsters or by card effects. You can only use this effect for once per turn, or once per duel. You take no damage from battles involving this card. So, So basically, he is a strong monster. And his attack points from this one gives him only reach up to 200 life point or attack points. And then the puppet controller is basically allows you to take one monster and its name becomes like the hsas monster on the field or in its name. So basically, like if Blue Eyed White Dragon and was on a field, you can summon this card, take it, and then turns it into the hsas Blue Eyed White Dragon. And then this card, if this card is sent to the grave, you can shuffle this card. Add one spell card that mentions the hsas in its card text to your hand. If it does, skip your opponent's next turn. You take no damage from battles involving this card. This card's effects can or you can only use its effects for once per turn, and your opponent must declare an attack on your new monster on the field. So basically, it has this, like, it can't be destroyed unless the new monster that you took from your opponent dies first. And then got Ultimate Controller that allows this card to gain an attack. And the plus, if it gets attacked or like destroyed by battle or by card effects, well, this card is equipped to it. Send this card to the graveyard. Said, then the equipped monster is used its own effects in the same turn, like it was summoned again. So if if your opponent activates a card effect or declares an attack while this card is in your graveyard or mana zone, you can shuffle this card into the deck, negate that card effect instead or attack instead, and then shuffle it into the owner's deck. So basically, it gives this monster extra attack, but if it gets like destroyed by battle, send this card to the graveyard instead, and the monster is like a Gemini thing. Basically, like you could first it will use its effect once, but with a spell card equipped to it, and it gets destroyed, you could use it again in that same turn. So the amulet allows you to add one monster from anywhere, special summon it to your field in attack mode. Yeah, but it's unaffected by card effects. So this one, and then, yeah. And then, but this card is like, if your opponent summons a monster to the field while this card is in your graveyard, you can shovel this card into the deck and then negate that summoning monster and then shovel it into the owner's deck and inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the monster's attack points. This card's effects, cannot be negated by card effects, or can't be chained by card effects. So, yeah. So that was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 monsters. Or, no. 5 cards that were in the first video. And now we are on to the newer ones. Remember Legion that I said? This one? It also has new support of its true abilities. If this card is, or if you have it on the field, reveal this card from your hand. Equip this card to the selected monster. Then, if it does, then the equipped monster gains 3,000 attack and defense. If the equipped monster gets attacked by opponent's monster before damage calculations, you can shuffle this card into the deck and then negate that attack and end their turn. If it does, then banish the attacking monster into the banish zone, and then this card gains, or then the equipped monster gains the like that banished card's effect until the end of your third turn. Then we got the Mark of the Darkness allows you to basically equip a monster on the field. You could equip to your opponent's monster, and then your opponent's monster gets shuffled or takes control. But at the same time, you can grab all your cards from your graveyard back into your deck. So it's basically, if you lost Exodia pieces, you can bring them all back. And you can take a monster. So yeah, then it also gains similar to how this one. So yeah, on the field, and if this card, or if it gets attacked by an opponent's monster before damage calculations, you can pay 1,000 life points and negate that attack and end their turn. If this card is sent to the grave or banish zone, you can shuffle this card into the deck. Special summon one of those monsters from anywhere to your field in attack mode, but its attack points become double the attack points. And if it does, then you draw 3 cards. So, yeah. Then its master thing allows you to reveal reveal this card from your hand, or from anywhere, from your hand or deck. Spell summon it to your field in attack mode. But its attack points get set to 9,000. In points. This card can't be destroyed by battle or by card hex. Well, this card, or if you control a hsas Legion monster on the field. This card can't be banished by card effects and can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. If this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life points, you can select one card from your opponent's deck or hand, send it to the graveyard, and if it does, then this card attacks again. Yeah. Then you take no damage from it, and yeah. So then, Mark of the Legion, and if this card is activated, you can select one card that mentions the Legion. Basically, like this one or this one, and add it to your hand. And, sorry. And then if it does, then negate all cards effects from the field except hsas cards until the 5 turns are up. If your opponent declares an attack, you can shuffle this card from your graveyard or battlefield into the deck. Negate that attack and end their turn. If it does, then you gain life points equal to that attacking monster's attack points. So then we got Amulet of the Legion that basically summons the master, or no, actually is equipped to a master, this guy on the field, and it gains like piercing damage. Basically, like instead of attacking your monster, you attack your opponent. And this card is in your graveyard. You can not shuffle. I spitted when I said that. You can select 2 cards from your deck or graveyard or battlefield except this card. Add them to your hand. So basically, you could add like cards like him and this one, and you could use this one to summon this guy out, and then you could reveal this card from your so then there's only one trap card called Summoning of the Legion. This one allows you to basically, it's only if your opponent summons a monster, you can select one like Legion monster or its master from anywhere, special summon it to your field in attack mode, but its attack points become double. So basically, the master is the only one that, so it gains 2,000, and plus you could use its effect to special summon out the Legion, and then so your opponent's basically stuck with like you can't, or your opponent, neither player, basically both players have to duel. Because this card's effects allows you to basically so all these cards, like this is just a few cards that so Amulet Stings allows you to basically summon Puppet Controller or this one. Because these two boss monsters need to be special summoned by their own, like, summoning conditions. Like, the Legion needs to be summoned by a monster. This one needs to be summoned by discarding card from your hand to the graveyard. Then, yeah. And then then with all this brings out, like, plus if you use this card to equip to this, then its attack points become from, like, 9,000. It's basically, let me do my math, is that much. So, yeah, plus, you don't take damage from any of those. So, yeah. So each one of those. So basically it will be like this one has that much attack points. Or you can discard one card to special summon this monster. There's these two big monsters on the field with this, and then you can summon this one and then take control of your opponent's monster, and you basically won the duel. Because if you use this card on this one too. So, yeah. So then your basically has a full field of monsters. Plus some of them have negations. Things like this card can't be negated by card effects. Yeah, so it's like, plus with the card turns like black hole thing, you could use one of the cards, like this one, to be like, yeah, so basically negate all cards turns, and then some of these cards have, like, you can shuffle one card, like this one. You can shuffle this card into the deck, then negate that card effect instead, and then banish it. So basically, your opponent is gonna get double whammy. Like, basically, it will lose two monsters if you use him, or this one and the spell card. Earn. Name. And then this one will take two monsters from your opponent's deck, and to destroy it. Basically destroys your opponent's monster. Okay? So, please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace.